With restaurants in lockdown areas like Toronto closed except for takeout and delivery, the provincial government is looking for ways to help these businesses during this second lockdown by proposing new legislation that would protect them from high delivery fees charged by apps.
This legislation will help restaurants when their options are limited through no fault of their own.
It's a proposal from the province that would see apps like Uber Eats and Skip the Dishes capped from overcharging businesses in lockdown regions.
In some cases, this will be a 33% saving for many of these restaurants.
And here's what's being proposed. The province would like to see delivery apps cap their charges to restaurants at 15% for delivery fees, with an overall cap of 20% inclusive of all fees, mirroring an approach that has already taken effect in New York City. Restaurant Canada says it's a move they've been trying to get approved for some time now, as businesses find themselves paying nearly 30% for these services, which right now they can't do without.
In many cases, the delivery app purveyor is making more off a restaurant meal than the restaurant operator is. So yeah, it definitely will help, and hopefully it'll allow more restaurants to reopen.
Premier Doug Ford had previously called out delivery apps, urging them to cut their commission fees during this pandemic. Skip the Dishes did so voluntarily, while others did not, prompting the province to take this action. Uber Eats also reacting to this proposed legislation in a statement saying in part, as we navigate this second wave of COVID-19 cases, Uber Eats is supporting restaurants by driving demand through marketing campaigns, waiving activation fees, introducing daily payouts, and providing flexible options. As we continue our work with restaurant customers and delivery people, we appreciate the opportunity to engage with the government on this issue. Provincial officials say this approach aims to ensure that delivery drivers and the money they make would be protected. They also say they'll ensure service areas for deliveries will not be reduced.
I hope as we take this step, consumers will also feel assured that local restaurants they're ordering from are being treated fairly.
We recognize that governments of all levels have been stepping up to try and fill some of that gap, and we are thankful for that. But we'd like to keep working on ways to ensure that this industry is able to survive.
Now, this would only apply to areas that are currently in lockdown, although Restaurant Canada says they'd like to see that extended to other areas as well. Now, if this new legislation does pass, anyone caught breaking this new rule could be fined up to $10 million. Melissa Nakavali, City News.